Normally by this time, 1034, Greece will have put up an amphitheatre or two. But no, at the moment, my great works are, this is the first great work, which is really, really cool. Oh dear, you see, I just get the feeling that these guys are going to start to, think about attacking me now. So let's get those ancient walls up. We can start getting some settlers up and running, but as soon as the ancient walls are up, just nothing but troop production. Taking a gamble on Classical Republic, we can always switch to oligarchy at a later stage when we need to, but that's fine for now. Colonialization, let's get these settlers up and running. We need Diplomatic League, and I need Gogi still, because I'm going to need to build a lot of spearmen, just something. Actually, I've got a great writer here that's very usefully just exploring for me, which is really good. I can have a look along rivers and just double check where things are. This missionary can go in. He's not going to use his charges on Scythia because I don't need them to have the Defender of the Faith ability. That would be terrible for me, but is also quite interesting. Now, settling. You know what, let's just get some settlers up and running. Remember, we don't have barbarians on this map, not because I wanted to make it easy for myself, but purely because we wanted the turns to load. So actually that does have a bit of an effect on me in the sense that I can actually just send settlers out. So again, 7 tiles away, we're just going to keep the 7 tile rule. I want huge cities really far away from each other for now. I'm going to use all my culture to beeline towards theology, in order to get myself temples so I can get all that culture in, and then feudalism so I can get all of the builders in to make myself the best cities you could ever imagine. Oh, look at this. This is wonderful. Right, keep the slingers, keep you exploring. I just need to make sure that the Scythians don't creep up on me. I always forget just how good surplus logistics is in cities. Like, that extra 20% food growth makes a big difference when you're growing out a capital. Like 37 food as well. Oh. So this city should be getting pretty damn big pretty soon. I was just thinking about trying to build in the Ancestral Hall before we finish. Theatre Square would also be quite a useful addition as well. I could pop it here, although that might get rid of all of the extra faith. I've actually know it would replace the adjacency pretty quickly, wouldn't it? Oh, there's just so much to build. There's just so much to build in my capital. That's the problem. That's the problem. Okay, let's just finish that settler off quickly, and then we'll go for Ancestral Hall, Theatre Square. Here. Yeah, I think that's going to be the best option. Too many things to build, but in a good way. Also going to put a point towards Vilnius now, just to start claiming that city-state. Poland will no doubt kill it super quickly, but for now, we'll just have to forgive that. Which is a really early game suzerain. That's really nice. Oh, perfect. Oh, I found all of Poland's land. Actually, Poland have got some good lands. Poland always have good lands in this game. Scythia, I'm trying to butter them up with gifts. Can you see? He's not accepting my delegation though, so I'm just going to have to keep throwing things your way. Right, if I just keep giving you horses. Oh, I know it's painful. It's painful. I should be getting gold per turn from all of these, but for now that's just going to have to do. Yeah, I need Scythia on side. That friendship declaration is so important. Alright, I don't feel quite as scared. I have a single spearman now. At least he's good against ranged, well, horse units, I should say. Okay, what's this city doing down here? It's just casually getting along with it, doing what it needs to do. Nobody's really getting great writers at the moment, and that is fine with me, but I do need to think about continually expanding where possible. This city could be better though. It could be better. Do I just focus on infrastructure until it's good? It's not a bad idea actually. Sometimes it's difficult to sort of force yourself to grow a city before getting all of the, like purchasing settlers and things like that, but actually that's not a bad idea. We've got settlers coming out of the wazoo from Moscow. Let's just pop, actually, you know what? Can I get a delegation sent out? Yes. Thank God. Right, Scythian, favourable trade deals to them. That's good. We've got plus 15. I'm hoping they should start to be friends with me now. If I can just get that friendship declaration in, I'll be more tempted to settle this city. I'm just holding off as well 3 turns until Ancestral Hall. We have theology. Oh my God, if we got friendship. Oh, yes, right, they are friends for life. Good. Okay, I feel a little more secure. Scythia are not going to immediately attack me this game. Not this game. I'm just sending envoys to Vilnius, if only just to annoy everybody else. Seems to be a lot of civilizations all with that same idea, but that's okay. Oh, we've got so much space, actually. I was worried that we were going to be sort of hemmed in a little bit, but no, we'll be hemmed in on the western front, but we can just spill backwards, and we should be absolutely fine. Good. This is good. This is okay. Just hold in there, Ryan. You know, with 4 movement, this great writer makes a fantastic scout. He's able to go so much quicker than just like regular scouts. I've always wondered if that's like a deliberate ploy of the game. Oh, look at that. Oh, see, they should like me because my faith generation is fantastic. Disappointed you don't earn much faith. I've got plus 14 faith coming in per turn, Poland. Is that not enough for you? Good God. Anyway, we've got 12 population in Moscow. Oh, I really want Pingala in there, but we're going to have to put Pingala in Bryansk. I've just realised it's got Ryan in it. Oh, that's really sweet. Lovely. Okay, right, that means we can do the 2 settles here. Wonderful. Vishny Vlodaj, yep, that one. That's a great city name. And then we'll go for this one as well. Remove the toe. Yes, I do want to remove the words Kazimov. Wonderful. And we're going to get 2 beautiful improved luxuries almost immediately off the bat. The lavras are the first buildings to come in. Yep, we're going to put one there. We're just waiting for those plus 2 faiths per turn. You know, we should be able to get every lava down with a plus 2 faith per turn, like this one, for instance. Beautiful. So it's 11 turns on each. Yeah, the empire grows. I will settle when I please. I'm sorry to rankle our alliance this early on. 25 grievances against me, -9 per turn though, so that's okay. They'll forgive that really, really quickly. I just need to get a good sort of border. Maybe I can put another city along here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so maybe I'll put one. I think to get some good tiles, I'll put one here. Yeah, I like that. And then that's a good perimeter. And then I need to stick, I mean, I could stick a city over in this direction just to really annoy Poland, which is kind of worth it in a sort of weird way. I want to follow the river up there. Actually, you know, I'm just going to follow the river up. Well, follow the river. Follow my heart. One big key to this playthrough is going to be getting a lot of commercial hubs up to keep the gold income nice and high, and to also keep the trade routes nice and high. Oh, you see, look, they went for the city I was going to go for. Yeah, you wee bastards. That's a good idea, that one. That was my idea, that's why. I check in here every now and then to see if I've gone the right track. I think I might just switch to writers. I don't need the military units right now. I've got a vast empire, which means if I do get attacked, my capital is safe for some time. I've also got plenty of stuff. I mean, yeah, I'm not too worried about being run over at this precise moment. I'm sure I will regret saying that when the inevitable betrayal does come in. But I've also got gems. Look, there we go. So I'm finally getting amenities into my empire. I've also got some lovely truffles down there as well. Here comes the temple in Moscow. That'll get me some more culture. I've got an amphitheatre popping up as well, which will keep my culture super, super high. As I say, this playthrough is all going to be just about getting the craziest culture I can manage. I think it'll be a fun old challenge. But 2 turns into the temple, and then I can get my religion finished. I have just realised I've got a missionary just sat here, just not spreading teeth. And what's the point of that? Getting there. 23 culture per turn. The amphitheatre is starting to appear now. I don't want to build too many extra things in Moscow. You know, we are being a little bit sensible. The settler spawn will happen very soon. But, you know, when feudalism pops out, that's when we really want to start settling. Anyway, first apostle. Are we going to be the first person to improve our religion? I don't know if we will. Catholicism, Confucianism, Eastern Orthodoxy, Sikhism. Oh no, Sikhism has been really buffed. Oh wow, Hinduism as well. Okay, so we've a lot of the things have already been taken, but that's okay. I've been granted a recon unit. Away with you. Sometimes all you seem to do with money is just sort of buy tiles, and although, I mean, yeah, that is a tile that's quite important. I want to be buying monuments. I know it sounds ridiculous, but 120 gold for monuments makes such a big improvement. 21 gold per turn. This is wonderful. Now, I've got pretty much all of my deals going with Scythia at the moment. They are picking up encampment after encampment, and they're buying horse after horse from me. They're building an army. I mean, hopefully that army won't turn on me at some point, but that's fine. Actually, Poland. Poland, do you need some furs as well? Oh no, that's the only one you've got. Never mind. Never mind, we've got 25 gold per turn coming in at this moment, and here we go with evangelizing the belief. How lovely. What can we do now? World Church, extra culture, but then that involves spreading it outside of my empire, so I'm not 100% about that one. Mosque is a good one. Mosque gives me extra spreads. Although stupid would give me +1 amenity, which would keep my culture nice and high. I don't need to spread it outside of my empire. Let's go for stupa for now. I like that. Pen, brush and voice this time. Because I'm about to build things like amphitheatres. I'm about to get lots of stuff. I realise I could have just spread teeth over here and got myself an extra bit. But, you know, for now, that's all fine. Let's go for connoisseur. Again, I want to get my culture as high as I can. And a Pingala city is a really good way of doing that. Bryansk is going to do really well in a little bit. Feudalism, here we go. This is my favourite civic in the entire game. I love feudalism. It's just, it's just the best. In fact, let's get a couple of builders running just in time for that. I can start building huge forest complexes or farm complexes by felling all of the forests. It's going to be great. I'm voting down incense because I don't even know what it is. And I'm going to vote down light cavalry just in case. Just in case. I'm pretty sure that won't go through. But, you know, it's worth double checking. Marble. +5 for melee? Yeah. Alright. I mean, that could be a lot worse, really. Oh, but we can now pop the great work into my amphitheatre. Yep, that's what I'm looking for. That's the word I am searching for, and it'll give me an extra tile in my city. You can never see it because it pops this screen up, but it does give you one more tile because of the lava bonus, which is just amazing. Stupid would give me extra amenity. That's quite good, but for now, let's just get that apostle in so we can finish off our religion. And Moscow, you've done well. You have built yourself up to a cultural hub, producing 23 culture per turn. Now it is time for you to settle. Settle well. The Ottomans. Ah, these guys are definitely not overpowered. I wouldn't know anything about that. Oh look, there's Turkey. It's amazing how far over east I am. I always forget that, just how far east Moscow is. Anyway, Turkey's population 11. That's good. I'm population 13 though, so you know, gotta get good. Oh, kinds of emergencies going through there. There's a lot of war going on. Here's a great writer. Wonderful. In fact, I can just pop this one down immediately, which is good. And Turkey, what sort of deals can we get? In fact, actually loads of deals. Right, here we go. First of all, let's send a delegation. Oh no, he doesn't want my delegation because he's got -2. Actually, -2, we can deal with that. That's fine. If I give you, I want your marble, and if I give you furs and then a few horses, yeah, he'll give me that. So if I put this in, I'm going to ask for some money, make it more equitable. Yeah, that's a good deal. 4 gold per turn, and I get another immunity through. Wonderful. Pop our religion. Teeth can get improved. In fact, actually, let's do it. It's even spelt correctly. Teeth. Just so you know. Georgia, lovely to meet you. You're going to like me because I've got a couple of walls up, so, you know, wonderful. Actually, look, I can make a friend of the Turkey. Yes, you see, this is going to be the start of the game where I can just make loads of friends with people. Oh, actually managed to sneak a delegation through there. That's good. Let's sell you all of the stuff that you don't have just to make good trade partners around the world. 6 gold per turn. Look at that. Lovely. Lovely. We're making friends. This is my favourite policy, serfdom. The best one in the game. Do I want to keep my great writer points coming in? I do. I just want to make it as difficult as possible for everybody else to get great writers. I've got 9 points coming in. I've got 5.7 artists and musicians. Nobody else has really challenged me on for those at the moment. So that's all very well and good. Lovely, lovely stuff. Okay, that means now I can get lots of builders in for very little price. I'm also just going to, as I say, get those monuments in, although shrines are probably a better purchase. Yeah, okay, get the shrines in, then get the monuments in with my gold. It's a good thing to spend the gold on. Got a symbol lumber yard in Bryansk, just to make sure that it can do its thing. And then, oh no, Tomiris has got huge amounts of envoys in Vilnius. Okay, well, you know what? I'm going to save my envoys then for a little bit, just in case. George is my friend as well. Well, look at that. We have some good trading buddies now. Oh, wonderful. In fact, actually, these guys want all my stuff as well. It's all of these, like, if you can get rid of your strategic, 10 gold per turn, all of your strategic resources. Georgia's going to be my trading partner. I'm going to start trading with them over Tamir, just purely because, sorry, Scythia, because they're a little bit further away, so they're unlikely to go to war with me. Here we go. Here's my builder. I've got another builder charge. This is when the game starts to really accelerate, as soon as you've got serfdom, because you can just go, boom, get this new builder in. And I'm just going to start chopping down some of this forest in order to make huge pastures for myself. Now this is like every other Russian playthrough I've ever played. You get the artist before you're actually ready to get any of the museums down. Oh, it is a good problem to have, you know, don't get me wrong. It's just quite funny. You can actually now make a couple of alliance propositions. I reckon cultural with Scythia, just so that we don't have any loyalty pressures. We're going to go for a religious alliance like so with Turkey, and we're going to go for a economic alliance with these guys. I don't want to get into a military alliance just yet until I know who's going to go to war with me. I've also got lots of other settlers now prowling around. I'm just going to send this one in this direction. Really, roads are important. I miss Rome whenever you play games like this. Next recording session, I'm going to rename cities, all kinds of fun city names that you guys want me to do. So don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, to tell me all of your city names. You always do. I try not to forget them, but don't let me. So city names, let me know which, you know, civ you want me to play next time round, just so that I have a good understanding of that. I hope you're looking forward to how this series goes. I reckon this is going to be fairly interesting. We're going to get into a scrap or two. Hopefully our cultural advantage we can use to somehow scientifically and sort of militarily get an advantage over other people. But we'll see. We'll see how we go along. Until then, thank you for watching.